I think we had a remarkable evening here on Tuesday, but another one here tonight in the FA Youth Cup. You must be pretty happy with the way it's turned out this evening.
Yeah, very happy. There's a very happy group of players in the changing room, which is also nice. We're very happy at we've said game after game we've been creating loads of chances. We've been defending quite well in recent weeks, so we're just waiting for it to click really more than anything. I think tonight it has clicked in terms of forwards putting the ball in the back of the net, in terms of final third quality was there tonight. All things that have been building up over time and slowly over time. It's taken the group of players a little bit of time to get the ball rolling in that sense, but tonight it all came together really well, and to score 8 at the Jonny-Rocks is a really good feeling for the lads, and it's a really good evening. Yeah,
4 goals for Calum Banks.
Yep.
You know, throughout the night he was a threat, but the quality of his finishing reflected those 4 goals.
Yeah, he's had to work really hard. He's had a few injuries, sort of adapting to full-time football. Coming in as an under-16 to a full-time programme always poses different challenges for different people. So he started off the season well, has been injured, has sort of niggly things going on. Sort of credit to the medical team and how they've looked after him and got him back to full fitness. And tonight I think we really saw the sort of player that he can be. Yes, clinical finishing, but also the way he held the ball up and where he brought others into play. So very pleasing for him to get his 4 goals? Yeah, 4 goals. But also great that other forwards, Charlie Stanton got his 2 goals tonight, and I think as a front line, the front 4 were exceptional and caused loads of problems. Loads of problems in different ways, whether that was sort of more direct football or whether that was balls into feet. Sort of the mixed game that we produced tonight I thought was very good, and we're very happy with it.
Yeah, from wide areas you obviously had Aaron Evans-Harriott with a number of assists and got his goal in the end. Aaron Basford, didn't get on the score sheet, but I thought he was a real threat coming in from the right hand side as well.
Yeah, the challenge we set the players is that at the Eastleigh game everyone had certain roles. Tonight people's roles and the way they were deployed were slightly different, and it's really pleasing the players were able to take on the information needed to affect the game tonight. We were confident going into the game that we knew what we would need to do, but it's down to the players to execute. And realistically, some of them are only 2 years old in their footballing age, some of them are 8 years old in their footballing age. So for them to take on the information that they have done, to process it, to adapt to a 3-5-2 second half that Portsmouth went to, for the way our players then deployed in a slightly different way, was really encouraging, really promising. And the fact that they were able to impose their game so well and so assuredly, or whatever the word is, was really pleasing.
Were you pleased with the mindset in terms of the response to going behind at times? Because of course you went behind initially, you responded quite quickly, and you went 3-1 down, and of course within 5-6 minutes you were 4-3 up. So the response was probably quite crucial to getting yourselves back in the game. Yeah,
massively so. I think if there's any team that go behind, I would back our lads most to come back. Reasons for that: they've had a really, really, really tough pre-season. They've had an indifferent start to the season where games haven't quite gone their way. And like we've said before, we do like to set the players up to fail because they have to become more resilient. They have to adapt to different situations. And tonight was proof that all of the hard times that they've had, they were able to push on through. Portsmouth scored a couple of goals probably against the run of play, so the players could have gone one or two ways. And what's most pleasing that they've used all the experiences of pre-season, all of the tough games, all of the men's games, all of the disappointments in the Youth Alliance, to pull it all together and to go 4-3 before half time. We were happy going in at 3-3 and shoring up, but then to go 4-3 in at half time, there was a real buzz in there, but they came out very professional. Portsmouth would have come out wanting to go at us, which is completely understandable, but I think the way that we were able to minimise their threats and go with our attack was really good.
Interestingly, you've scored 4 goals, but I know you've also conceded 4, but Freddie Lackworth had to make some really key saves tonight, so it was a bit of a cliche, but an all-team effort, definitely. Yeah, naturally we are disappointed to concede 4.
That's something that we do need to address. Obviously conceded 2 in the previous round as well, so we do need to get a bit tighter in that. But I think as a back unit as a whole, more often than not, we defended very well. A lot of people get confused with academy football, that it always has to be about the in possession. What's massively important is you don't have the ball for 89 minutes of the game, so we need the defenders to defend, and more often than not they did that. Credit to Portsmouth, they were clinical when they had their opportunities, but Freddie is very consistent, very reliable, good with his feet, but when he needed to make his saves, he did do, especially the one from the free kick and the double save. That's in the 84th minute and we're 7-3, 8-3 up, and he's shown that he's able to stay switched on. So really good group team effort. And more so for us, at the end of the game, we've got 4 15-year-olds on the pitch, which shows that players are progressing, players are able to cope with the demands. And the fact we were so young at the end and they were still able to push, be good in possession, defend at 18s level, that's a massive credit to the work that the coaching staff are doing with all the players.
Next up in the FA Youth Cup, Arsenal here. That in itself, I'm sure you probably want to have a bit of a sit-down first after tonight, but that in itself is a completely different challenge to perhaps you're used to facing with this Under-18s team.
Yeah, massively so. Credit to the players. The first thing they've gone in when they've gone in said, lads, focus on Swindon, use this momentum, and the next most important game is Swindon. It is there, obviously, in the back of the mind. It's going to be, what a great opportunity for the players to test themselves. What a great opportunity for, again, it's the unknown. And there's something that's very sure about this group of players, that when it's the unknown, they go in with a really positive and determined mindset. And it's a really exciting prospect. What a game that is going to be. And again, great advert for academy football, that tonight it's 8-4, and that leads into Arsenal. And what a great tie for round 3 here.